no question.
How's Curry looking?
He's okay, yeah, but there's a fair bit of work to do to say whether he's going to play or not. So, yeah, he's certainly not ruled out, and we'll see how he feels when he runs around today. This will be his first test, will be what he does today.
Who will you consider replacing Glass with?
Well, there's a few options there. We've got guys like Brennan went out of the side last week, but had been going pretty well for us. Ash Smith, Mitch Brown, Louis Stevenson's in really red-hot form in the waffle. Been really pleased with how he's going. So those guys we'll have a look at.
Is it preferable to have a like for like? Someone
no, well, that depends on the opposition and other things you want to look at.
Just back on Curry, John, what did the scans show that he had yesterday?
Did he have him yesterday? Yeah.
He had some bleeding.
Yeah, there's a little bit of bleeding in there. Very similar to what Jack Darling had the other week and what Mitch Brown had prior to this week.
John, what's it like playing or coaching in your home stadium against all of an opposition crowd?
Never really thought about it. Been doing it for 10 years now. It's the first time I've been asked that one. So it doesn't feel any different as in what you're doing in your job.
How's Dean Cox shaping up?
Pretty good, yeah.
Does he need to prove himself in training as well? Is he in the same boat as Kerr?
Yeah, well, it's one of those things we assume they're in until they're ruled out. But yeah, you don't do a lot of work after a Sunday game. Did we play on Sunday last week? I think we did, didn't we?
Last week, yes.
Yeah, working into it.
So with both Cox and Kerr, are you more likely to name them and then have emergency?
Oh, that will depend on today. We won't name them if they're not really a chance to play. It's unlikely we would do that. So yeah, we'll see how they go.
Are you a bit more conservative with finals on the horizon, especially with someone like Daniel Kerr?
More conservative around trying to work out exactly what's wrong with him. Now, we won't take any risks with him, but if there's nothing wrong with him in terms of being able to play, he's very keen to play. So yeah, we'll just work through that.
Just on the incident where it happened, it seemed like he actually grabbed it, so it seemed like something happened, he grabbed it, whereas Darling might have been more of a cork. So are you guys still unsure of what exactly happened with Kerr?
Well, Curry said he was tight from the very start of the game and he didn't really want to open up and hit any sort of speed. He was a bit concerned about it. He's got a history of how his hamstrings feel prior to doing his really bad injury a few years ago. That was playing on his mind from the very start of the game. So he was basically pacing himself until he got to the point where he didn't want to take the risk anymore.
So even when he was out on the field, it didn't look like the usual Kerr that we've become accustomed to knowing. Is it almost better if you do give him the week off just so mentally as well he can...
No, that will depend on how, if he's fit. If he's fit, he'll be fit to play flat out.
Look, I understand. It's one of the great rivalries, in Australian football. There's showdowns and this, what do I call it? Q-Clash, Tropic Thunder, I don't know what it is up there, but clearly the Derby here, there's passionate supporters on both sides of the fence, and after being involved with the Dockers for a brief period, you understand the passion, and a club that started second in the state. So yeah, we're really keen to come and put a good show on for our members and our fans, and I understand the rivalry, really respect that. But internally, we've certainly got to prepare in the same manner, and yeah, we're a proud team and club as the opposition are, and we want to come and put our best foot forward.